was framed. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I was framed. I didn't kill Pulaski. I didn't do it. That's right, Henry. It was all framed. They set me up. They did it. Smiley and Dolly.
Hey, Eddie, how come Truman didn't send you no pardon?
Eddie's getting the gas.
At least I won't have him slobbering all over me.
I got the whole west side now, Dolly. The whole racket's mine. I'm boss, Dolly. I'm boss.
Sure you are.
I'm gonna get him. 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 Get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Get him. I'm gonna get him. Get him. I'm gonna get him. Get him.
My mother always said I'd end up in a joint like this.
There's gotta be some way to crash this joint. I used to say that myself. I got some unfinished business. I'm gonna get him. The two of them. Back in line. Lay off, screw. Back in line. I'm telling you, lay off!
Sire.
Let me look at that man.
What's the matter? You don't like my kisser? Lousy warden.
What's his name, the boisterous one?
Cagle, Eddie Cagle, sire. Ran a protection racket, arrived some 3 decades ago.
Time hasn't diminished his ardor.
Revenge, sire. Had you know, revengers are the last to surrender.
Get me Marcus Harriman, USA.
Yes, sire.
And turn up the heat in here.
Yes, sire.
Yeah. Harriman must be destroyed. He's a threat to everything we stand for.
But sire, he's only district attorney, one city.
Now, yes. But he's being groomed for governor. We could lose the entire state. And then, the presidency. To have an uncorruptible man in the White House.
Sire, look! Why, he's a spitting image of Kegel, without the mustache.
Yes, his exact duplicate.
But sire, I thought we'd given up on Harriman. I mean, we tried everything. Sex, money.
Everything but Eddie Kegel.
There's gotta be a way out of here. There's gotta be.
May I suggest you'll find it much simpler to heed the words of Dante. All hope abandon, ye who enter here.
Not me, Buster. Ye is crashing out.
Eddie? I'm going to help you crash out.
Sure. You're the warden, and you're gonna help me crash out.
Don't think of me as a warden. Think of me as a pal.
I don't like pals.
You mean pals like Smiley and Dolly?
How do you know about them?
I know you want to get them. There's someone I want to get, too. Maybe we can do business.
Nah, I work alone.
Well, have it your own way. I thought you wanted revenge. After all, they're not getting any younger.
You really know the way out of this joint?
I know the way.
Okay. You got a deal. When do we go?
Well, right now. Unless you've something better to do.
Oh, you're funny. You're the funniest warden I ever met.
Then let's be off.
Hey, easy, huh? There's screws all over the place.
They won't interfere.
Oh, huh? Okay.
Oh, not that way, Eddie. This way.
I ain't getting in there. You crazy?
Eddie. Come. Come.
Just like that.
After all, I am the warden.
Yeah, that's right. How long you been down there?
Forever.
Yeah? That's a long time. What's your handle?
Well, actually, I have many aliases. Beelzebub, Belial, Diabolus, Mephistopheles.
Oh, you're a Greek, huh?
There are some who claim I'm more of one nation than another.
Well, look, Memapapa. I never could say them Greek names. I'll call you Nick. So, Nick, who's this guy you're after?
You'll meet him soon enough.
We'll take care of him real fast. And then, my turn. Hey, what if Smiley and Dolly ain't around?
Oh, they're around. They're married.
To each other? Well, what do you know?
Old man Schultz must be selling rotten eggs.
Yeah, it sure stinks like the devil now, don't it?
There's the...
What's he talking about? I don't feel nothing.
Of course not. You have no body. You can't be seen or heard.
You know, it's a gorgeous day, Luke. You can see forever.
You look at my old hometown. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Look at the cars.
Look at the broads.
Hey, she ain't wearing nothing underneath.
The revival of an ancient custom which helped put Rome in my control.
Movies! In boxes! Hey, what year is this?
1980. The mechanical marvels are called televisions. They've helped me enormously in my work. Come along.
A guy in here? What is he, a copper?
Quite an important cop, Eddie. The district attorney.
The DA? Swell. How are we gonna take him? You got a rod?
I'm afraid a revolver wouldn't be of much use to you at the moment, Eddie. As I said, you have no body. No finger with which to pull a trigger.
No body. Hey. That's pretty snazzy. Look, if I ain't got no body.
You will have very shortly. Then we shall proceed to discredit this paragon of virtue. Cause him to appear as corrupt as the criminals he brings to so-called justice.
Oh, yeah. The old frameroo, huh? Get him plastered, shove him in the kip with some blonde, take pictures. He's washed up.
Sad to say, he neither drinks nor associates with blondes.
He sounds deader than me.
His office is on the 30th floor.
So? We don't gotta walk.
I'm averse to heights. However, if I must, I must.
We all got a weak spot, huh?
Looks like me nothing. That is me. Except for the brush.
Your doppelganger.
Huh?
Your precise duplicate.
Here's the speech I prepared for you. I took particular pains to avoid any reference to the gubernatorial race.
Thank you. Who's the bimbo?
Julie Lewis, his assistant. Brilliant young woman.
Brilliant, I don't know about, but what a shape. What a puss. Hey, does she go with the territory?
Yeah, well, she's hopelessly in love with Harriman, but as I said, he has no interest in her.
I could get very interested.
Marcus. Now, we've got to declare soon. There will be a dozen candidates beating us to the punch.
Boss, I'm with Luke. Them other jokers are gonna get a head start.
I'll be with you in a minute. What's the colored guy doing here?
He's black, Eddie.
I know he's black. I ain't colorblind.
He's another of Harriman's aides.
He works here?
Social progress. It's rampant, I fear.
What's with this mug? I know him. Guys like him, I grew up with him. He's a punk.
Very astute, Eddie. His name is Sorella, Tony Sorella. He's another of Harriman's humanitarian notions. Take the young people out of the barrios and the ghettos and the slums and give them responsible positions in society.
Listen, Marcus, in politics, proper timing is essential.
Luke, once and for all, I have a job to do as district attorney. I will not have my attention diverted. My priority at this time is to do what the people elected me to do. I have no time to campaign. I have no time to play politics.
Hey, she's cuckoo for him.
But you've got to campaign if you want to be governor. Well, at least you have to mingle with the people. Be one of them.
And what would you suggest he do?
I don't know. Spend the night with an average local family. Go down the Colorado Rapids in a rubber boat. Date a rock star. Well, all I'm saying is that, forgive me, Marcus, but you're just a trifle reserved.
Thank you, Luke. I'll take it under consideration. Now I've got an enormous amount of work to do.
Everybody out. Everybody out.
Eddie.
Oh, I forgot.
Marcus?
Yes, Julie.
Hey, they're gonna have a matinee.
I'd just like to tell you something. These last 2 years have been the most fulfilling time of my life.
I'm very glad. My goodness. Has it been 2 years?
Today?
Really? Well, then we should celebrate. Have dinner.
I'd like that.
Yes. Very soon.
Dummy, she's ready for it. He says soon.
When I have some time.
Fine.
Begins. Now, Eddie, a few last-minute instructions. I want you to be yourself, but please watch your language.
Who's swearing?
I mean your diction. As you heard, Harriman speaks in a dignified manner.
Yeah. Hey, what happens to him when I'm inside the old, corpus delicti?
Oh, Harriman is still in there. Only dormant.
Talk American, will you?
Asleep.
Yeah? You ain't forgetting Smiley and Dolly.
Oh, no, indeed.
How do I know you'll stick to your end of the deal?
Oh, but I want you to gain revenge over Smiley and Dolly, Eddie. Because when they are dispatched, it'll be Marcus Harriman who pulls the trigger. Take a nap, Eddie.
Marcus. Marcus. Marcus.
Come on, you love it. You know you do. Now give me a good one. Yeah, you're hot stuff. Regular love lips. I ain't felt so good in 30 years.
Oh, no. Something's wrong. You're having a bad dream.
You got a shape on you.
Marcus.
Come here. Don't hand me any. This is so sudden, baloney. Relax. You might even enjoy it.
No, this isn't you.
Eddie, what on earth are you doing?
Oh, hiya, Nick. What's it look like I'm doing?
Who are you talking to?
Let her go. Now.
Okay, don't get sore. Now see what you went and done just as I was getting...
Eddie, you will ruin everything. You are Marcus Harriman. You must behave like Marcus Harriman.
You told me I should be myself. I was being myself. I was doing pretty good, too, till you showed up.
And stop having conversations with me. They'll think you've gone mad and lock you up. They can't see me, remember?
Oh, yeah. Now, what about Smiley and Dolly?
It's in the works. Now, stop jumping on that young woman. Do with her what you will. That doesn't perturb me in the least, but Be more genteel.
I ain't Jewish.
Gentle.
I get it. She's the kind likes a little romance. Okay. I'll give her a little romance. What do you want?
Are you all right, Marcus?
Eddie?
Yeah. Speak good. I am quite well, thank you. What are you looking for?
Oh, nothing. Oh, Julie just said you were, talking to someone.
I was talking to myself. Didn't you ever talk to yourself?
Many times. Many times.
Sure, me too, all the time.
I'm leaving now, Eddie. Duty calls. But I'll be back.
Hey, don't forget, I got things to do. Yeah, I got lots to do here, right?
Right, yeah.
Hey, you guys, butt out.
Butt out.
You guys?
Julie?
Yes?
I was having a dream before. Look, why don't we put on a feedback tonight? Just us two. To celebrate. 2 years you've been working for me.
Oh, I'd love to, but, you have a dinner party tonight. Did you forget at your place?
Yeah. Slipped my mind. Hey, you're coming, huh? I need a, what do you call it? A hostess, okay?
Sure.
Then after, maybe you and me.
Marcus, we're gonna be late for that.
Oh, yeah. This thing makes me itch. Where's the can? The little boy's room. You got one, don't you?
It's just down the hall.
Good morning, Mr. Harriman.
Oh, yeah. Good morning.
You don't want to believe me, but I'm telling you, there is something definitely wrong with Marcus.
He needs a rest. Badly.
No. Did you hear what he said? He said, where's the can?
Right, when did you ever hear him talk like
But
that?
like a regular person. I love it. I am finally getting through to him. Image, baby, image. You see, Marcus is very astute, and he wants to be elected. I know it.
What have you done?
What's it look like I done?
You look weird.
Yeah? I don't like your puss neither.
It's perfect. Perfect. The new Marcus Harriman. The voters will love it.
Sure. What's not to love?
I like it.
Good. It's unanimous. Hey, I could go for a cigar.
You don't smoke.
No? Well, yeah, it's been a while. But right now, I want a stogie.
I'll get you one.
And a drink. I could go for a drink, too.
I just happen to have a bottle of bourbon in my desk drawer.
Yeah, well, get it out of your desk drawer. Get it in here.
Listen.
I know. I don't smoke. I don't drink. But suddenly... So where's the booze?
You want some water with it? Soda?
Yeah. You got any ginger ale? Okay, straight up. Holy Toledo! What kind of weed they growing these days? What's this cost? 2 for a nickel?
No, it's $1. It's the best.
You're just not used to it.
I better have that drink. Yeah. Long time no see.
Is he all right?
What is this joint? Where am I? Who are you?
I'm Mrs. Martin,
Huh?
your housekeeper.
Yeah, I know that. Who undressed me? Hey, did you undress me? Don't you never undress me.
Oh, Mr. Harriman, I never would. Luke and Tony brought you home. Oh, dear. Are you all right now? Shall I cancel the dinner party?
What dinner party? Oh. Yeah. Hey, Julie's coming. No, don't cancel. I'm okay. I'm okay. How about some spaghetti and meatballs right now? What do you say? Hey. You're okay.
Oh. Ah, oh. Mr. Harriman.
Hey, Emmett, is he up?
He's up. No doubt about it.
How is he?
Oh, he's acting very strange.
I got some choice. Dark blue, dark black. This guy must go to a lot of funerals. Yeah?
Hey, Marcus. How you doing?
Okay. What do you want?
I just wanted to see how you are.
So now you see. It's a scram.
Scram?
Scram. You know what scram means?
Yeah.
Beat it. Vamoose. Take it on the land.
Marcus, what's with you?
Nothing. Hey, I'll see you in the office tomorrow, kid.
Listen, I'll be home early. I'm just going to a flick.
You live here?
Hey, boss, you worry me. Are you sure you're okay?
You got some racket going, punk. Got the DA eating out of your hand, huh? Soft job. Room of your own? You ain't pulling the wool over my eyes, Sorella. Sorella, huh? I remember a 2-bit hitman named Sorella.
He was my old man. You know that.
Bingo.
Hey, boss, I don't understand what's going on. What gives?
Hey, kid. No sweat off my back. Whatever scheme you got in mind, more power to you.
Listen, Marcus. You give me a chance to make something myself. Now, I didn't believe you and I didn't trust you at first, but then I found out you was on the level. I think you ought to know by now I'm on the level, too.
use this thing here. Hello? Yeah, I want the number. Huh? Sure. It's like music. Star-Spangled Banner or something. Hello? Yeah, give me the number of Smiley Mitchell. That's right, Smiley. What do you mean, you never heard the name Smiley? No? Wait, you got a Marvin Mitchell?
Hello? Hello?
Well, who is it?
They hung up. That was foolish.
I'm getting antsy. I want those two.
You'll have them, Eddie. According to plan. My plan. Now, your guests tonight are highly influential people, opinion makers. They can make or break Harriman. You must be thoroughly rotten.
That's easy. For me.
Well, the major problem, it seems to me, is that most people are becoming totally alienated from politics.
By politics, Professor, of course you mean politicians.
No offense, Congressman.
Hey, pass me the spuds, will you?
The spuds?
Yeah, the potatoes.
I'm afraid they're all gone.
Sure, the way you've been packing them away. I saw.
You know, our network took a poll, and the results were astonishing. 67% of the American public feel their elected representatives are incompetent and immoral.
I just hate that. Matt works his tail off for his constituents.
Take it easy, Helen. Listen, sissy, your network's no help. Some senator sticks his hand in the till. That's news. But a guy does his job, nobody hears about it.
Because it's boring. Marcus, what about you? I mean, off the record.
I got it. I'm finished. How about some dessert, huh? Hey, how about some dessert? Well, I feel like Santa Claus.
Yes, sir?
I'm finished. Let's have the dessert. Hey, this broad makes some of the best spaghetti and meatballs I ever had. Huh?
Matt, what are some of Marcus's chances to get the nomination if he decides to go in?
I'll be honest with you, Marcus. You're a dedicated man, a humanitarian, but you are a cold fish. Oh, you're a great DA, but as for governor, you wouldn't get my vote.
Matt. Any comment?
Sure, I didn't vote for him either.
But, Marcus, what are the problems? Why are the people dissatisfied? And what can you do to help them?
Want to know what the problem is? The problem is... I'll tell you what the problem is. What the problem is what the problem always was. Since I was a kid. The minute you're born, they deal you a rotten hand from a stacked deck of cards. Maybe you never get over that. Maybe you never trust anybody after that. Maybe that's why everybody thinks politicians are a bunch of crooks.
I'm not. And where do you come off talking about a stacked deck of cards? You come from a well-to-do family. You never had to do what I did.
Well-to-do family. Hey, mister, I have poor relations. Yeah, cousins on the south side. And the one kid, he was 8 years old. He ran away from home because his old man was a drunk and his old lady was... never mind. I knew.
Marcus, if you were elected, what would you do about that stacked deck of cards?
What would I do?
Simple. I give everybody a New Deal.
That's what Roosevelt said.
FDR. That was a president. You know he was a cripple? He couldn't walk at all.
It's so simple, but it's so perfect.
Strawberry shortcake. I ain't had strawberry shortcake in 30 years.
Marcus, you're a real man of the people.
You bet your life. I'm of the people, by the people, for the people.
It's so simple. It's so perfect.
Eddie, go to your room.
Hey, I'm having dessert.
Now.
We're all gonna have dessert. Here. I'll be right back. What's eating you?
Are you trying to destroy everything?
What are you talking about?
Of the people, by the people, for the people.
George Washington, so?
They think you're wonderful.
I am wonderful.
They think Harriman is wonderful. Eddie, the whole point of our mission is to discredit Harriman.
Yeah, I know.
So no more platitudes. Say something disgusting. Behave like a fool.
No problem. What about Smiley and Dolly?
Soon. Now get back in there and act like an idiot. Soon.
Well, you better make it snappy or I'll... You better make it snappy, I'll go after them. Make it snappy, I'll go after them myself. Act like an idiot. Hey, you guys, you remember this one? Down in the meadow in an itty-bitty pool swam 3 little fishies and the mama fishy too. Swim, said the mama fishy, swim if you can. And they swam all over the
Must
dam.
be some other guy.
Boop, boop, did-em, did-em, waddy choo. Everybody. Boop, boop, did-em, waddy choo. Boop, boop, did-em, waddy choo. And they swam all over the dam. So long, you guys.
Good night, Marcus. It was
I
so much
never
fun.
saw a bunch pack away so much chow in my whole life. Hey, Congressman, easy on the booze.
Good night, Marcus.
You were downright charming tonight.
You weren't so bad yourself. What is this? I got you.
And when you sang that silly little song, I could have kissed you.
What stopped you?
I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Julie. Nothing. I'll see you. I'll drive.
Boss, I always drive.
I'll drive. Get out of the car! Somebody's planted a bomb! Hey, you bum! Don't you know how to drive?
Hey, boss, it's a seatbelt buzz. You forgot to buckle up.
Huh?
You always use a seatbelt.
No, thanks. Strapped them once before. Nearly wrecked my whole life. Relax, kid. I can handle this jalopy. Holy Toledo.
What is it?
Marvin Mitchell. That's Smiley.
Now you're talking about high-class corruption. No one's ever been able to get the goods on him.
His own building.
Smiley's done very well, hasn't he, Eddie?
In the insurance business?
Protection. That was your racket, wasn't it? After all, what is insurance? Yes, all this could have been yours, Eddie.
Morning, Mark. Listen, what do you got on the Pulaski case?
Pulaski?
Pulaski. Kazi Pulaski was bumped off.
Marcus, I don't think we were working on any Pulaski.
It was a famous case. They pinned a rap on the wrong guy.
Pulaski?
Yeah, he was some too big punk. Like I said, they railroaded some guy. A real nice guy. I ought to know. Sent him to the gas chamber. Framed by a couple of rats.
When was this?
It was in all the papers.
Yes? Hold on a minute, please. It's Mrs. Marvin Mitchell. She wants to talk to you.
Well, speak of the devil.
I promised you, Eddie.
Baby buns.
Baby buns?
Yeah. Or somebody who knew her real good used to call her.
The Mrs. Marvin Mitchell?
Yes.
Hey, maybe she wants to turn into her old man.
Listen, shall I find out what she wants?
I'll talk to her. Private, okay? This is the DA here.
Oh, hello, Mr. Harriman. I do hope you'll forgive me for bothering you. I know how dreadfully busy you are.
That's all right. Always got time for a lady.
Why, that's very sweet of you.
That's me all over. Sweet.
Well, I'll tell you why I'm calling. I'm giving a cocktail party tomorrow night, formal, of course, in honor of...
A party? You inviting me?
Yes, could you?
I'll be there. What time?
8 o'clock?
I'd love it.
Then you really are going to come?
I just said. And I can't wait to see you, Mrs. Mitchell.
Okay.
Nick, I need a get.
Not quite yet, Eddie. Marcus Harriman must have a motive for murdering Smiley and Dolly. Now, this is what will occur. Tomorrow evening, they will offer you, and you will accept, $500,000.
$500,000 smackers?
Insurance. In return, the noble district attorney will cease all investigations into Mr. Mitchell and his company.
$500,000. Jeez. In the old days, you could buy a guy for 500.
Inflation, Eddie. Inflation.
So when do I get to knock him off?
You will be carrying a recording device. Every word of the financial arrangements will be recorded. The tape will be released to the media, and Harriman, in a rage, will return to Smiley and Dolly and murder them with a motive.
You're pretty good.
I'm the best.
Tomorrow night. I can't wait.
See you soon, Eddie.
Where you going now?
Oh, problems elsewhere, I fear. Peace negotiations I have to disrupt.
So, tell us.
Nothing to tell. She invited me to a party.
Well, I certainly hope you told her that you...
I told her I was coming. Hey, Julie, you're coming too. It's fancy. Do I have a tux?
Marcus, you can't go. The criminals, hoods, gangsters.
My kind of people.
Now, that will destroy any chance you have of getting that nomination. To be seen with them...
Or cinch the nomination. You're going to get close to the Mitchells socially, get them to drop their guard, think that you're their friend.
Yeah, old pals.
I get it. And then maybe they'll spill something, you can go after them.
I should have guessed.
Okay? Everybody out.
Hey, boss, way to go.
Hey, forgive me for ever doubting you, old master.
Except Julie. Good morning. Listen, tonight, Mrs. Martin, she's making me latkes. That's Jewish pancakes. She make them out of potatoes. She's never made them before, but I'll... What do you say? Want to have supper with me?
Oh, I would love to. I really would love to.
Swell.
But I have a date.
A date? Who's the palooka?
No, it's not a man. It's my group.
Group? Why, some club you belong to?
No, it's a consciousness-raising group. Yes, I know. I'm one of those.
One of those what? You having trouble staying conscious?
No, it's been really helpful just rapping with all these women.
Rapping? I mean, latkes. You cook 'em right. They're a lollapalooza.
Another time.
Sure. I don't know when, though. I ain't gonna be around for too long. Well, I mean, you never know. Huh? Grab it while you can.
You are so different. I can't believe Luke's little pep talk made that much of an impression.
Luke? Oh, well, maybe I just got smart. I got a shape on you. Come here.
More sour cream?
Oh, yeah. Can't have too much sour cream.
How are they?
Not bad. Hey, they're the cat's pajamas.
Oh!
Eat your latkes. What are you looking at?
Oh, nothing.
Hey, you know anything about conscious raising?
Consciousness raising.
That's what I said, so?
Yeah, I read about it. It's mostly women. I get together and beef about how guys are rats ruining their lives, stuff like that. Sex, you know?
You telling me nice things, like Julie, talk about sex?
Yeah.
Sex? Sex?
Sex. You know how most guys can't make it half the time.
What guys can't make it? How come?
But what I read is women want sex so much that some guys are afraid they won't be able to satisfy their girls.
Satisfy the girls? What is that? Satisfy is for guys, huh?
Tony, Cell phone.
Who is it?
We didn't say. I think it's the same man who called before.
Tell him, I'll take it in the other room. Excuse me.
Hiya, pal. This is Sam Ginelli.
Look, I told you to stop bugging me.
Hey, how's Mama? She's a nice lady.
I don't know if she ever told you, but when your old man was knocked off, I helped her out.
I know, you gave her $1,000.
Hey, that was a lot of money in those days. Never mind, forget it. That's the past.
Look, what do you want?
I understand you're working for the DA.
Is that for real?
Yeah, that's for real.
Listen, Tony,
You can always work for me anytime.
your old man was the greatest.
He was a lousy hitman.
He was a good hit man. Now look, Tony, you cooperate, there's a bundle in it for you.
Talking about 10 grand.
Forget it, Gianelli.
Okay, wise guy.
Guy, now look, I ain't asking you, I'm telling you. You tell your pal, the DA, to get off my back.
Get out of your skull.
Lousy little punk. I'll take care of Harriman my way.
All right.
You have to eat that stuff, come on.
Who was that on the phone?
Oh, just somebody I used to know. I'm just some Molacas.
Wasn't she fantastic? And you talk about getting right down to the nitty-gritty.
I adore her. She really makes you not feel hopeless.
I have to go. See you later. Marcus, what are you doing here?
I was just driving by. I remembered it's raining. I figure you need an umbrella.
I'm glad you did.
You want to go for a spin?
Spin?
That's funny, spin.
No, it's not funny. I'd love to go for a spin.
The heap's over there. Look at that. I'm the DA, and they give me no chauffeur, no limo.
You specifically asked not to have any of those things.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Hey, what'd you spill here? Gotcha. Just around the corner, there's a rainbow in the sky. So let's have another cup of coffee, and let's have another piece of pie.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's an old song.
You know, I never heard you sing before. Or whistle or laugh even, not really.
No kidding. That's how I was?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I wised up. I can't figure I never made a pass at you.
Well, you're not the kind of man that makes a pass.
Yeah, but I've been making up for lost time, huh? Hmm? You mind? You want to park and play around?
What's come over you? The district attorney parking on a dark street necking.
So when's the necking start? What's a racket here? McNulty's Tavern.
Nothing's changed. Look at these places. Falling apart.
You know people here?
Yeah. I knew a guy who used to tear up that joint every Saturday night. Then he'd go home. Tear up that joint. Real palaces here.
Someday they'll all come down. There won't be any more slums anywhere.
Sure. Everybody will live in big penthouses.
It'll change. We'll make it change.
You really believe that?
Don't you know me by now?
Yeah, sure I do. What a crazy bunch. You, Tony, I ain't got him figured out at all.
He worships you. You took him away from all this. You gave him a chance.
Luke, he's the same.
You know he is. Marcus, what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I get the picture. You're all nuts about me.
We are. Yes.
Lucky guy. Real lucky guy. This shortcut before you was born. Before your mother was born.
He's a baby.
Yeah, some baby. If he had a gun, he'd let you have it.
In a minute.
Oh, you're tough, huh? Real tough. What's your name? You talk, I'll put your face behind your ears.
Novotny. Joe Novotny.
Yeah? How old are you?
18.
Oh, sure. And I'm 102. What are you? 11? Dummy. You know who I am? I'm the DA. I could put you away for the rest of your life.
No, you couldn't. I'm only 11. You know it.
And I send you to reform school. And that's the same as locking you up for the rest of your life. Dumb sucker. I ought to know. I spent half my life in them joints.
You giving this to me?
What's it look like? You ain't just dumb. You're stupid.
Why?
Because I want you to do me a favor. Tell the lady you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
Joey, can of stealing, it don't pay off. I know what I'm talking about. Go home. Tomorrow evening, I'll be doing the same thing.
I don't think so.
Come on. Looks nice.
Well, there's a view and a fireplace. I don't have any pie, but there is coffee. It's a lot more comfortable than necking in the car. Will you come up? Marcus?
Not tonight.
Good night.
Not getting soft, are you, Eddie?
What are you talking about?
She's a very attractive young woman. She was ready to fall into your arms. yours to do with what you would.
She thinks I'm him. A dame falls for me, I want her to fall for me.
Don't get soft, Eddie. Because when our mission here is accomplished, you'll never see her again. Never.
Everybody, attention. We are very fortunate.
Short and sweet, Marcus. Just 2 minutes, that's all.
One of the true forces for good.
2 minutes what?
A man who in the space...
Yeah, I ain't supposed to make a speech, am I?
So much.
Nothing doing.
Hey, Marcus, you promised.
Let
Hey,
me
where you
out of
going?
here. I can't make no speeches.
Calm down, Eddie. You'll be fine.
What am I gonna say to them? I got nothing to tell a little punk.
Of course you have. You were once a little punk yourself. You speak their language. Now get back up there.
Qualities which have made such a staggering impression on our city. District Attorney Marcus Harriman.
Hey, I hear some raspberries out there. What'd I do, send your uncle up the river? So, kids, here you are with your new youth center. They tell me it's got everything. Saturday nights you can dance. What's the matter, you don't like dancing? Hey, this is a great place. They got ping pong. Miss, what's the broad's name? Miss, she says you can even talk to somebody about your problem. Okay, you wise guys. Yeah. So I've been handing you a bunch of baloney. Sure. What do you care about playing checkers when you got rats in the house and cockroaches, and your old man's a drunk and beats up on you all the time, right? Yeah. You go home Saturday night after dancing, what are you gonna find? Your old lady in a kip with some sail. All right, let me tell you something, wise guys. Maybe this joint ain't gonna solve all your problems, but it ain't gonna hurt. Maybe it'll help, a little. I know one thing, it's all you got right now. So don't be dumb. Come on over.
Shut up, politician.
Please, just let him speak.
Why don't you sit down?
Hey. Kid, you okay?
Oh, hey, don't worry about it, Marcus. It's nothing. It's just a scratch.
Listen, the rat in the car was Gino Gianelli. Get an ambulance.
How do you know it was Gianelli?
I know. Hey, kid, listen. The other night I was kind of rough on you. I didn't mean none of it. I was just kind of checking you out. You're okay. You're gonna be okay. You're a pal.
It's not just an experiment, huh?
Hey, come on, we're guys.
Mr. Harriman, can we have a picture?
Sure.
You could have been killed.
Give us a smile, Mr. Governor.
I simply cannot believe this. Again, you've made a hero out of Harriman.
Ah, lay off, Nick. So was it my fault? Did I tell that guy to start shooting at me?
Ah, he wouldn't have hit you. I wouldn't have allowed that.
How was I supposed to know that? Will you do something about this thing?
I'm warning you, Eddie. Don't fail me tonight.
Are you kidding? I've been waiting for tonight for 30 years. Wait till Dolly and Smiley see me, huh? They'll blow a fuse.
We'll be recording every word. So, here. So make absolutely sure you implicate Harriman in their blackmail scheme.
Leave it to me.
Ah.
I'm a regular Clark Gable.
I shall not tolerate any further blunders, Eddie.
Okay, okay.
Obey me, or I will show you how hellish hell can be.
You mean when I get back there?
Yes, sir. You are,
I'm the DA, and this is a raid.
This way, Mr. Harriman.
Some shindig. They even got a band.
Nothing but the best for the Mitchell clan.
Well, I certainly am surprised to see you here, Mr. Harriman.
Yeah? Me too.
But I suppose politics makes strange bedfellows.
Well, you've probably been to bed with a lot more politicians than I have. She ain't no chicken no more. Not bad. She don't look half bad.
Edith, Joey, when did you get back from Florida? How wonderful you look. Where did you get that? I am so
How you doing, baby buns?
What did you say?
I said, hello, Mrs. Mitchell. I'm Marcus Harriman, Mr. District Attorney. You invited me, remember? Something wrong, Mrs. Mitchell? Hey, Mrs. Mitchell, you okay?
Oh, I feel quite well. I'm just so glad you came. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hey, want a trip to Light Fantastic?
I beg your pardon?
Bang the doors, fling the feet, dance.
I'd love it.
At it with you. Like you've seen a ghost.
You ain't just whistling Dixie. The DA.
He's here? Ah. Sensational.
Look at him. Don't he remind you of nobody?
Well, sure he does. I told you so myself. He kind of reminds me of that sucker, Eddie Cable.
Kinda reminds you he is Eddie Cable. He called me Baby Buns.
Baby Buns?
That's what Eddie used to call me.
Huh?
Only him. Talking about my...
Ah.
Eddie was the only one.
Yeah, well, there is a strong resemblance.
Stand up.
I mean, he kind of looks like Eddie looked 30 years ago, not now. Eddie would not look like that now, would he?
Well, this must be...
Marvin Mitchell, Mr. Harriman, glad you came.
Oh, please, let's dispense with the formalities. Call him Marvin, and I'm Felicia.
Felicia? Ain't that ritzy? Whatever happened to good old Dolly? Hey, Marv, didn't your moniker used to be, what was it? Smiley.
Yeah.
Then I'll call you Smiley, okay, Smiley?
Yeah, sure, okay. Call me anything.
How about you, Felicia?
Well, no one's called me Dolly in years.
Oh, I like Dolly, if it's Jake with you. Dolly, Smiley.
Okay.
Meet Julie. She works for me.
So pleased to make your acquaintance, my dear.
Indeed it is.
Well, sure nice of you to invite me to your shindig.
Well, it's a great pleasure to have you here.
Yes, quite a layout you got here. You must really be in the chips.
Well, we've been very fortunate.
Well, it's not bad at all for a guy who was starting a protection racket. But just a gag. Let me ask you something, though. How come you invited me to your party? You never did before.
Marv, Marvin, cat got your tongue?
Huh? No, I just find it rather difficult to articulate.
Difficult to articulate. It's fancy lingo. You ought to be a lawyer.
I've often said he's overeducated.
Well, I really can't hang around too long.
Oh, won't you join us? Alone? In the library?
Would you?
Okay. One more dance.
Okay.
Through the door and to the right?
I don't believe he not only looks like Eddie Cagle, he talks like him.
Stand up.
Huh?
I wish this could go on forever.
Yeah. Me too. Who knows? Maybe it can.
Now, Eddie. Now.
I better go see him.
I'll wait outside. Good luck.
What's that? Gotcha.
The recording device.
It's on. I ain't no dummy.
There you are. I was afraid you'd get lost.
You could get lost in this joint.
Yes.
Let me get you a drink.
Sure. Bourbon and ginger ale. That's all I ever drink.
Well, get Mr. Harriman his drink, Marvin.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, Mr. Harriman, sometimes I swear I don't know what to do with that man.
Yeah, it seems to me you know just what to do. Well. Here we are.
Yes, here we are.
Yep, here we are. Hey, you two acted kind of funny when you met me. How come?
Funny? Well, no. Oh, you mean peculiar?
No, I mean funny.
No, not at all.
No, we were just awfully glad you could be here.
Not because I remind you of somebody.
Huh?
No.
Like a certain Eddie Cagle?
Never mind all this.
This is mine. The reason I mention this, Eddie Cagle, is a couple people told me I kind of look like him.
Oh.
Okay. You want to talk? Smiley?
Let me explain.
Oh, I forgot. You do all the talking around here.
Well, the fact of the matter is, we know that you're thinking of running for governor.
So?
So, we'd like to offer a little assistance.
Like how?
Like a little campaign contribution.
This is it.
I know that. Like how much?
Like $500,000?
That's a lot of dough. Even with, what do you call it? Inflation.
We want you to have it.
Just like that, huh? No strings?
Certainly not, Mr. Harriman. No strings at all.
Come on. $500,000 just because you think I'm making A1 governor? Is that right, Smiley? You got something in your eye? Or you want to tell me something?
You know, I don't have to tell you.
He doesn't even have to articulate it.
And what do I do for you, huh? For $500,000?
Oh, just be our friend.
No deal.
What? What? Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Harriman.
I ought to put you in a can for bribery. Hey, maybe I will.
We weren't trying to bribe you.
We just wanted to be your friend.
Oh, shut up, you dummy. I knew I should have handled this myself.
That's it. I'm tired of you calling me a dummy.
But you always was a dummy. And the dumbest thing you ever did was to frame Eddie Cagle.
How do I know, huh?
Hey, the DA knows everything. Like the shadow.
Why? I never even knew an Eddie Cagle.
You didn't, huh? He sure knew you. Hey, you still got that beauty spot right here? Bet you seen a lot of it, Smiley, huh? She was Eddie Cagle's dame, but you was two-timing him. Like the night Pulaski got knocked off.
Oh.
So long, suckers.
Everything. He knows everything. He even knows about the thing on your thing.
Shut up, you stupid jerk. It was your idea to buy him off.
Well, you said you could handle it, did you?
Don't you talk that.
Hey, you shouldn't have framed poor Eddie Cagle.
Would you kindly tell me what is wrong with you?
30 years with that dame. That's what I call a stretch up the river.
Eddie, I won't tolerate this. Now, you get back in there.
Listen, I've been waiting a long time to get them two. Now I got them. And I'm gonna enjoy it. Let them sweat.
Have you gone mad?
That's how it is, Mephistopheles.
At last, the proper pronunciation. How long have you known?
I guess I always knew. I ain't completely thick. I mean, walking through walls.
All right, there's been a change of plan. I want those two killed right now. Harriman's friends are aware of his overwork condition. It'll be assumed he simply went berserk.
Nah, I don't want to kill them.
But you've been waiting for 30 years. Your revenge.
I figure I got all the revenge I need. Listen, I want to make a deal.
Deal?
I want to stay here.
You are mad.
I want to be him, Marcus.
You're dead.
I don't have to be. I'm in his body. Who's gonna know? Just you and me.
You are Eddie Cagle, and you'll be Eddie Cagle until the end of time.
Come on, Nick, give me a break, huh?
Ah, of course. It's that young woman, isn't it? So Eddie Cagle has fallen for a dame.
Yeah, and she's nuts about me.
Ah, you idiot. It's Harriman she's in love with. You actually suspect she'd have anything to do with the likes of you? Now take this and get back in there.
I ain't gonna do it. You can't make me do it.
I can make you do anything.
Hold it. All the time I've been Harriman, I've been a square citizen. You can't pin no rap on me for nothing I did since I came back up here. Hey, you can't get me back down there as long as body. I'm staying right where I am.
You dare question my power?
Okay, big shot, do what you want, but you ain't taking me.
Your time in hell has been routine, my friend, but now I promise you pain such as you've never imagined.
Look, Nick, what's one more palooka to you, huh? Let me stay.
You've been more trouble to me than Harriman. You and your simple homilies, your new deals. Prepare for the journey home, Eddie Cagle.
No, I ain't going.
Marcus? Marcus, are you all right?
Yeah, sure. I just tripped.
Who are you talking to?
Nobody.
Well, how'd it go with the Mitchells?
That's what I want to talk to you about. Julie, look. A guy can change, right? You said that.
Yeah?
And if he changes what he was before, that don't matter. What he was before, right?
Of course.
Listen, if I stick around...
What do you mean if you stick around?
Well, nothing. What I mean is, would you be my girl?
answer your question. I'm nothing, Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus.
To be your girl. That beautiful old-fashioned expression. We'll share our lives together. And our lives will have meaning.
I wish I'd met you before. Everything would have been different. Hi.
Say it. Don't be afraid to say it.
I do.
Marcus.
Marcus. Not to see what you are.
What is it?
I got something to tell you. You're gonna think I'm crazy.
That's precisely what she'll think. Now get rid of her.
What? What is it?
I'm warning you.
Do me a favor. Get hold of Tony and Luke. Tell them to meet me at the office. I got something to settle. Take the car. I'll grab a cab.
All right.
This is the end, Eddie. No more delays.
Just let me say goodbye to Tony and Luke.
And the girl.
Yeah. I'll go with you. So she can have Harriman.
Such altruism. 'Tis a far, far better thing you do than you have ever done.
Maybe. But it's the only way I'll go.
I'll collect you at midnight.
What is it, Marcus? What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I look like something's wrong.
You're not sorry about what you said before? How you feel?
Well, maybe we ought to wait a while.
When did you change your mind?
Maybe it's not such a good idea. I mean, this job is my whole life, right?
Yeah, it was.
And what you do, that's important to you, right? So, maybe we just better leave things be.
Hi, boss.
No ginger ale, Marcus. Sorry.
That's okay.
How'd it go with the Mitchells?
That's what I want to talk to you about. Go after Smiley. He's a pushover. Hit him hard. This'll help.
Call this saying goodbye.
Okay. Okay? I'm gonna take me a little nap. So long, you guys. Go on home. I'll see you tomorrow. Sorrel. Julie.
Yes.
I see you.
How touching. Lie down, Eddie. Take a nap. It's all over, Eddie.
Yeah. And you didn't get what you wanted either, did you?
So much the worse for you. Come on.
Wait a minute. Julie? Julie?
Yes, Marcus?
What?
Are you all right?
Yes, I feel a bit strange, though. I feel hungry.
We never did have dinner.
This unbelievable urge for spaghetti and meatballs.
I love spaghetti and meatballs.
I got you. Well, let's get out of here.
You'll regret your insubordination, your insolence.
Just a moment. Yes.
Hey, this guy can see you.
What are you doing here?
I have come to claim Eddie Cagle.
I'm Eddie Cagle.
No. He's mine.
No longer. You brought him back to Earth. And he changed.
I will not tolerate this. Once a soul is mine, he's mine forever.
Come along, Eddie.
Where are we going? Up?
You'll regret this, I swear. He's a troublemaker. You'll regret ever laying eyes on him. You'll see.
So long, Nick. What's going on? Nobody up there I'm even gonna know.